Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nona from thealignedlover.com. I have another petite friendly fall casual outfit video for you today. We are taking inspiration from Lady Gaga, who I believe is around 5'1". I think that's 158 centimeters, so she is quite petite, but she does have a larger than life and very bold style, so I'll try to tone it down just a little bit to give you more accessible, everyday friendly outfits. But this is definitely going to be a video full of more bold and eye-catching styles because it is Lady Gaga who we are talking about, and that just leads me to this friendly reminder that you should definitely honor your personal preferences, your taste. Don't follow trends just because they look good on someone else and you think it's cute. It could work for you, but you really have to ask yourself if it's authentic to you, if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel seen, if there's an alignment with how you want to express yourself, how you want to present yourself to others. So if you love a bolder, more eye-catching style, and if you want some general styling tips for flamboyant gamines, this is the video. Alright, so outfit formula number 1 is a fitted mini skirt paired with a detailed top. Now before I get into the details of the outfit, I just want to bring up this concept of taking a visual journey from the top of someone's head to their toes. So for a more petite or shorter person with shorter segments or scaling, having distinct stops along the way from the head to the toe really helps emphasize the different tapers, nips, tucks, and contours of the body. And to clarify with an opposite example, if you imagine a tall person who already has that tall or long scaling, putting these little stops along their body tends to look a little bit disproportionate because their scaling is larger, so they don't need as many short paths from visual point to visual point, from destination to destination. So what makes this work so well for Lady Gaga, again petite, is that we're seeing so many little stops, so many clear points to focus on. So the most important part of this outfit formula would be the fitted skirt with a long leg line. So a high-waisted fitted skirt with a strong waistband, a strong, bold shape, paired with shoes that really help draw attention to the legs, really emphasizes even the most petite silhouette's lower half. So if you are more petite, you don't need to try to elongate the leg. Really, you want to bring more attention to the different stops along the way. The ankle, the toe, the knees, the contour of the outer leg. These are very impactful points to draw attention to. And again, to clarify with the opposite, if you imagine these outfits paired with the most delicate, dainty skin tone shoe, you wouldn't see the entire leg line as much. You'd see the skirt, and then the rest of the leg would kind of blur into one unit. But because she's wearing contrasting shoes, it takes your eye and pulls you into the leg, and you see more interest there. And this same concept applies to the tops. So having interest across the shoulders, the narrowing of the neckline, it brings attention there. And having no detail or low bulk around the waistline helps the waistline really pop, because what we're seeing is shoulder emphasis. And then your eye draws that path to the waist. If there was a lot of detail or kind of volume or bulk at the waist, it would kind of blend in to the shoulders. There's no distinction. And for some of you that might sound super obvious, but I thought it would be Really important to note, especially if you're trying to create an outfit for a petite silhouette. You need to adapt to what their needs are. And another little stop along the way, or actually where the stop begins, is the head. So having a voluminous hairstyle, wearing a hat, wearing like lifted, angled sunglasses, it again draws the eye up, and then you have more to take in a longer journey. All right, so here are some example outfits. I made these on the website called Your Style. It is very similar to what Polyvore was. And some things to look for when choosing some items for this outfit. Look for a relatively heavier skirt. You want that contrast between the material of the skirt and the top to really make both of them pop, especially for flamboyant gamines. The contrast is very electric. It adds so much depth and excitement. It really is sweet and sour, salty and I guess salty and sweet. So yeah, just having that contrast, really beautiful. For details on the top, again, focus on details that really make the neckline and the shoulder pop. Even sharp angular shoulders, gorgeous on the Flamboyant Gamine, because having that kind of geometric approach can be really lovely. And for the shoes, draw the eye with some eye-catching details, so studs, some fringe, these cute little O-ring zippers, and a square toe. Even this tiny little detail like the red heel, that really adds so much flavor to an outfit. All right, our next outfit formula, belted caper blazer with, again, a long emphasized leg line. So belted capes and blazers already have built-in shoulder and waist definition, especially with a higher neckline or a narrow plunging neckline like what you see here in the middle. And at the waist, you can add a belt if it isn't naturally belted or cinched. Below the waist, we see this kind of angular flaring. It's not like a soft, rounded volume. It's a more angular flaring. And again, that just adds to the kind of angular outline that looks so great on Flamboyant Gamines. It looks great on Lady Gaga. You don't really need to create soft and gentle edges on this kind of silhouette. And as for the sleeves, they're dramatic, they're exaggerated, but they're not super voluminous through the arm. If there's any volume, it is well below the shoulder, which allows the shoulder to really shine and pop. If there was more bulk or width at the arm level, especially the upper arm level, it would compete and dilute the shoulder line. Now, for the legs, you can wear a very slim, sleek boot cut with heels or fun little tights with, again, eye-catching detail on the boots, accessories. Always a plus, and adding some jewelry to break up the solidity is pretty vital. All right, so here are some example outfits. Again, look for some height and narrowness at the collar. You can look for a contrasting collar or lapel. Look for emphasized shoulders, some fun dramatic sleeves. You can even do a half sleeve. The volume is low enough along the arm that it's not competing with the neckline or shoulders. Belting works lovely, or merely cinching. And again, we're looking for a more angular kind of a volume below the waist, nothing gentle, nothing too rounded. Buttons or pockets also help draw the eye outwards below the waist. Boots, you can pair high boots, pointed toes that go really well with very elongated boot cut trousers, or again, the fun tights and detailed booties, really great. And as always, accessories really lift up this outfit and give it so much more depth and flavor. All right, outfit formula number 3, we are looking at a detailed, slightly boxy or oversized, shorter jacket with, again, that sleek leg line that Lady Gaga wears so often. So with a jacket, you can go a little bit boxy or oversized as long as the shoulders have that pop, as long as the material is a little bit more crisp, so not overly, I would say, limp or downwards in how it lays on the body. There needs to be that buoyancy and that upwards pop. And there needs to be some kind of eye-catching detail to break up the solidity. The leg line, again, just very sleek, simple trousers or leggings. I know a lot of people aren't comfortable just wearing leggings as bottom, so you can wear jeans or slim trousers instead. All right, so for the examples, I really love this kind of fuzzy pattern bomber jacket. The cuffs have a nice stripe on them as well as on the neckline, so that's already defining these points on the body. Again, those little stops along the way, and this pattern is fun because the little angles at the shoulder, little corners, again, lift up the shoulder, and then there's this fun emphasis towards the midline or the waist. So even though it might be a little bit wide, the pattern kind of draws your eye towards the shoulders and then inwards towards the center line for a little bit of sleekness. Sleek leather pants and very Lady Gaga-esque boots and a hat would really make this outfit complete. Here's a fun little puffer belted jacket with a very voluminous collar, super warm looking. Pair that with jeans or leggings. I think it would be long enough for anyone to feel comfortable wearing it. Fun sunglasses, and again, those boots. So the different materials in this outfit keep it from looking solid. Everything is black, yes, but the different again, fabrics, and then the puffing of the jacket and the belt plus the sunglasses keeps it from looking like one unit. And finally here, the most simple, probably the most accessible of them, just this pattern jacket with fun little diagonal zippers that help emphasize the waist. Simple jeans and these loafers that are pretty on trend right now. I'm not really interested in trends. I don't really go too much into what's popular now because I believe in just following your personal style, and if you really get a good grasp on it, you don't really need to worry about looking super outdated. You can, over time, add new pieces that are a little bit more current, but you don't need to follow any trends or throw anything away just because it's not popular anymore. So that was a little tangent, but yeah, if you like the leg sole loafers, cute. If not, don't try to work them into your outfits. All right, and for outfit formula number 4, we're seeing a long skirt or dress with clear shoulders thanks to either the top or a layered piece of outerwear and contrasting shoes. So again, the shoes make the outfit more complete because if the shoes kind of faded into the rest of the outfit, it would create one unit with the longer skirt or the longer dress. And that can make a more petite silhouette get a little bit lost. The same effect, opposite end of the body, is given by a hat or a little accessory on a high updo, plus some kind of sunglasses to double the effect. And we are seeing just sleekness overall. So there's nothing super voluminous or flouncy about these outfits. Flouncy and softly puffy are not the most common suggestions for someone who is a flamboyant gamine, who has a more angular and streamlined kind of physique. And for the outfit examples, you can pair a lovely narrow slip dress with a blazer that has no collar or just a very skinny lapel in a contrasting fabric like a satin. It just adds that pop across the shoulders, a studded hat for that height, and again that eye-catching detail, and contrasting shoes. Here, the stripes along the chest and arms helps bring attention to, again, the top of the torso, and it gives you that fun little path from arm across the torso to the other arm. This diagonal on the contrasting skirt also adds a fun little path for the eye to take, and these contrasting shoes are just so interesting. Here, fun little rounded cat eye glasses are already so fascinating. Then you pair them with a high neck kind of crochet blouse with dramatic sleeves and a leather skirt. Super fun, very different in material, and this kind of like mesh floral heel is also black, but it's also so different in finish, in fabric, in material, and the little florals give it the pop. Alright, so that was it for today's video. I know these outfits are probably not the most casual, but sometimes you just have to forget what the usual casual is, and if it makes you happy, if it interests you and energizes you, let yourself kind of overdress a little because it's fun. And if you have really cool, bold, funky outfits or pieces in your wardrobe, you don't need to save them for a special occasion. You can just wear them every day. As long as you love it, who cares if anyone thinks you are overdressed? Just make sure you're not freezing in them. All right, I'll see you in the next video, and I'll cover, again, more petite inspiration throughout all of the KBIDs. Bye.